Hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar, and this is like the hardest review I've ever tried to do because I've started this and stopped it several times. I really feel like I'm a little too close to the source material, so I'm just going to tell you like the stuff I like, and you can just judge for yourself what you think about Rags #4. This is the Antarctic Press version, so I can show you stuff. It's not like we're looking at the uncensored where it's like woo. This came out a couple weeks ago, I guess it was. And I just want to stop on this just to look at facial expressions. So while the writing is great and all, and we'll come back to the writing when we get to the operator later in the story, I just want you to look at the facial expressions. Look at Luigi's art. You don't need, really, the text boxes. Bubbles, boxes, bubbles, whatever. You don't need the text on this page. You can just look at what's been drawn here. Now, I wish it was less overcast and brighter outside so you could really get something going here. We set the scene. They're in an adult emporium, which is apparently quite large. It's a very large building. And kid, he's got some ideas. He's like, hey, mama. Wait, let me channel my inner Johnny Bravo. Whoa, mama. Oh, that was a good show. Right there. Whoa, mama. Maybe I can help you. For sure I can find my own way. Get a kid out of your league. He doesn't see it that way. He absolutely doesn't see it that way. New bunny icons, by the way. Just look at their faces. Look. She's looking back. She sees him looking up. Like, forget it. Not worth the trouble. And he's like, she's worth the trouble. And follow her. She gets herself some clothes and throws the kid's jacket back to him, which leads to this moment, which I like to refer to as birth of a supervillain, because that is exactly what's going on right there. That is birth of a supervillain. As he's smelling her sweaty stank on that jacket. Ugh, ugh. Man, I don't even want to think of what people smell like during a zombie apocalypse. Like you're watching Walking Dead and you're like, oh, life is normal or whatever. And it's like, no, no. All of these people reek. Every last one of them. That's going to be true here. True here. Hmm. So anyway, she crashes in a room and she has a very emotional reaction. And I don't want to get in trouble with the YouTubes. So let me, if I can manufacture something to prevent that from happening. Wallet big enough? Hey, look at that. My wallet turns out to be just the right size we need for real, ultimate, gigantic black bar censorship. There we go. My old wallet. Well, actually, it's not my old wallet. It's my second wallet. My old wallet is somewhere. I think it's over there with my scrapbook stuff. Anyway, doesn't matter. Real ultimate wallet censorship. And so we go around her memories. Sean? Sean proposing. Married. Happiness. Happiness. Him coming to rescue her, which, as you might recall, was one of the catalysts for why they had a fight and why he's dead. She called him a traitor for coming to rescue her. And it's not a happy apocalypse. Not by any means. It's either escape, everything leading up to the terrifying moment when Sean died. But we don't get to see Sean die. Then over here, she goes from that to older memories, harder, even worse memories. A bomb went off. She's hit. Like, this lady has some serious trauma going on. You don't need to see any of this stuff over here. I just want to show this page off. Yeah, one of her articles of clothing is very much, you can't show that on television. Except I think they did show that on television. Didn't they show that like in an episode of CSI? There was like a washing machine full of them or something. Anyway, That was like 15 years ago. Is CSI even on the air anymore? Like, I don't know. I totally lost interest in that show when Gil Grissom, that character, left. But here she is. Like, I'm hit, but I'm up. Has anybody seen? And there she is. That's it. She's broken. How do you recover from something like that? I don't know. I don't know that anybody ever actually really does recover from that. So that's like the first half of the book. Beautiful facial expressions, beautifully arranged trauma. That one page where we kind of did that, had to turn it around to follow as her memories circle around her. This page right here. Uh, if I understand it, that actually held the book up a lot. So anyway, there's this dude named the Operator. That's where we're going to spend the rest of the story. Because, well, there's the blue hair right there. The danger hair that he's busy arguing with. And he torments her, she torments him. Let's go here. We're going to study some facial expressions, just a little bit. And then we're just going to hang out with the Operator. Like, I have a feeling if you're the right kind of person, he'd be a lot of fun to hang out with. And if you're the wrong kind of person, well, he's going to treat you like he treats the idiots that, he's protecting. So she's like, got some clothes, specifically, BDUs, camos, or whatever. You got some pants. Like, ultimately, this is the quest for pants. You got some pants for me, bro. I might. Well, I am kind of a big girl. I noticed. Now, earlier, somebody had referenced, like, whoa, she's big. And they were talking, like, tall. That's not what he's talking about. He's talking about something else entirely. Mm-hmm. And that's how he is. Everything about him is crude. He's a jerk. Uh, one could say, if one wanted to be crude, he's a, something else. There's a lot of adjectives that describe the Operator. Very few of them are kind. You enjoy terrorizing them? This is getting to his character. No, that's not it. I mean, look at them. They're more than happy to let me and my people run around and tackle all the hard stuff while they sit around and reap the benefits, just waiting for somebody to rescue them. Screw them. Marco and his group don't go out that far. These people, they got enough food, water, and power to hold out indefinitely for now, but didn't they say you were low on food? No, it's just an excuse not to look for my guys. Aren't you out there then? Well, truth be told, they're probably dead. I just wanted to bring their bodies back and give them a proper send-off. I'll try again when Randy's boy fails, and it will, because he's a dork. I mean, she. And now, we go from the Operator, his motives, the reasonable side of him, to the, oh, let's be cruel side, which floats so close to the surface. No, I meant he. I don't care what he identifies as. He could he could call himself an attack helicopter for all I want. Or for all I care. You're born a man, you're a man, know what I'm saying? Ooh, let's see Regina's reaction to this. This clearly completely reasonable fellow saying clearly completely reasonable things to her. Because everything is completely reasonable in this book, right? There's nobody that's a jerk. Yeah, that you're a jerk. Sweet words won't get you anywhere with me. Anyway, no spare trousers. Mitch took my last pair. Sorry, battle. Thanks anyway. Is there someplace I can change? You can change right here. Actually, would like some privacy. Well, then head over to the bathroom. It's over by the Lesbo Lounge. Yeah, it's where all the other dolphinkin, tumblerite baby snowflakes hang out. You really are a jerk. Sexist, transphobic, homophobic. You forgot racist is my favorite one. Black people can't be racists. Don't tell me how to live my life. And look at the mirth on his face as he just pushes her buttons one by one. Just boop, 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 boop. Just hitting them. Oh, he's loving it. My God, I met the biggest turd on the planet. Please stop. I might start falling in love with you. She flips him off while he cackles behind her. We need like the Joker laugh over top of this panel, That's what's going on there. And again, look at the facial expressions. She's got disgust, exasperation, and finally, sheer angry frustration on her face. Meanwhile, he's aloof, he's uncaring, he's more concerned with the chow that he's working on. And then, boom, that laughter. This dude, somebody who I would probably not get along with in real life, but boy, I love him on paper, man. He is a capital A, 100% jerkophonic jerk face jerk. That's a triple J right there, if you know what I'm saying. The operator's golden. This book is good, and I enjoy it. That's probably why I fork over money on the Patreon every month. Make sure that this book keeps coming out. If you think that that's affected my judgment or anything like that, you think I'm trying to like pump up the value of the book or something, I'm not, because I still got to buy an issue 2 Antarctic Press cover because I could never find one, and I need one. That's like the one thing I'm missing, and I need it. I need it. You don't understand. So if I'm repping this book and I'm driving the price up, that's just going to hurt me down the road because I won't be able to buy that stinking book at a reasonable price. Like I refuse to pay like $20 for it, man. That's bullcrap. Comic books are weird industry. But that's not a chat for now. This isn't the place to talk about that. This is the place to celebrate amazing artwork, and Luigi's art is great. Brian's writing, Trent's writing. I think Brian's written the actual script, and Trent has helped him plot it out. I think that's how that breaks down. It's great. Uh, Capuchin's colors continue to be fantastic. I feel like the colors are more powerful on these black and white pages than they are on the colored pages, but the coloring really helps. Something is important when it's in color, but something is also in color if it's the past, because the past is what's still real for Regina. She's never gotten past this. This is where she's stuck. This moment in her life, she's stuck there with Sean and those moments of her life. She can't get past them. That's some serious, serious. Uh, Man, is that even? I guess that would just be PTSD. I was like, is there something beyond that? Like, she is down in a hole. And I'm not going to finish quoting that song, but it's a really good song. I'll see you all next time. I've rambled about rags at you long enough. Thank you for your forbearance. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Check this book out. Uh, I will try to remember to link the Patreon in the description below so you can go check that out and maybe come hang out with the cool people. I am one of the cool people, or at least they let me hang out with them. In between insults, I guess I'm not one of the cool people after all. That's life. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye.